Hello.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Meow?
Meow. That's making me laugh because I'm seeing. I was telling Nami chat. I'm like, oh, I see everybody being like, oh, 5 year death punch. I'm like, yeah. And then I see Miller's like, oh yeah. What was it? What's his name right now? Sleep Theory. I'm like, nice. Nice. People know. People know. Yes. But I think all audio should be good, right, Nami?
Sounds good to me. I can hear both of us on my side and your side.
All right. And I don't have anything yet on the Street Fighter to get really here and there. So. Um.
Cool. Mila confirms. So, Mila, you might want to check out the two streams on the other side, the horizontal and vertical. I think we've got it all figured out. Actually, the vertical's kind of cool. Here comes your greatest threat. I see Kuro on the middle station. I've come to challenge you to a first to three. I'll do my levitate.
Oh, good. Okay. Did you get? Is the Okay, it is at the. Yeah, I was just making sure that things are all on all ends.
Yeah, it looks good. On my
Sometimes
end.
I can't read chat on that end, but
You're not seeing it in the mixed chat?
wrong.
I have to figure that out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So as long as like Mueller can let me know somebody said something over there.
I am putting Twitch chat up on the screen on the other side,
Okay. Okay.
which is allowed by the way. Better mix it up so that you know.
You know, I can't believe I missed that. Ah.
Oh,
You're halfway there. Ah. Put her rubbing mitts on me. That was supposed to be as you dash. I kind of late reacted on that, didn't I?
sure thing, Mueller. Thanks for checking that out.
Thank you, Mueller. That was supposed to be DC. These are a lot of missing. So chat, I'm still in kind of some recovery mode. So don't be surprised if like I'm playing like super bad tonight.
It was a tough golf stream last night on Nova's channel.
Alcohol doesn't agree with my system.
Like, people were drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, alcohol doesn't agree with my system like at all. And I mean, like it is what it is. I'm okay with that not agreeing with my system. But like it means I didn't sleep last night.
Let's get right. Oh, you bum.
EXTP, EXTP.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah, fucked up. Flame sack.
Gonna jump over you. You punched me instead.
Okay. Little jab, little jab. In my delirious state today, I was thinking of questions to talk about on stream a little bit.
Yeah.
And I got like a few, and most of them are involving like marathon.
Oh boy.
Oh, should I do that too late?
See, Marathon was a place in Greece. Messages would run back and forth between Marathon and other city-states, bringing messages and such. Some of them had really importance. They had to get there really fast, and some would run the entire distance without stopping, performing a marathon to deliver the news.
Round 2.
Is that actually the case?
So the whole idea of a marathon race comes from, in fact, the 21 miles is the same distance. So why is Marathon the game called Marathon? That's what they named the ship. I don't know why they named the ship Marathon. Probably just sounded cool. It's edgy future humans, you know? Like, it gets me talking and I start losing.
Yeah. Well, my question to marathon was gonna be more of like, you talked earlier about they're gonna be like this kind of raid, right?
Oh yes, the Cryo Archive is coming at the end of the month.
Is it gonna be like everybody fighting each other still, or is it like a fire team goes in?
We don't know. All we know is that Bungie has asked reviewers to not give their full review until then, so the full content of the game can be seen. They didn't want to release it too soon because they want to make sure people are geared up for it, right?
I guess.
People are likening it to Vault of Glass in that it came shortly after release. What's intended as basically release window content, right? But it really expanded. It really was really cool. The whole idea of you know, ontological weapons, erasing people from time and stuff, and stakes seem high, you know? It was cool. Cool lore behind it. I got high hopes. Maybe Cryo Archive will do something similar for Marathon, and all like 3,000 people who are still playing it will see it.
Did not have a lot of people playing it.
Started at about 80k. It's been going down below 50k over the weekend. Which, yeah, I mean, that's enough people to sustain some games like the finals. You're talking again. Now that I can talk, things like the finals run on about 20k users on average, and they're fine, they're profitable that way, but it was a game that didn't spend a lot of money developing it, right? Marathon, on the other hand, was $250 million over like 6 or 8 years, whatever it was. It has higher needs to be sustainable. Arc Raiders, again, was done on a cheap budget. It was wildly successful. So much so that they've actually hired voice actors to redo the lines in the game that were done by AI previously.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, the voice actors in both the finals and Arc Raiders are generated by AI, but they pay voice actors for their likeness, right? So it's legit, or more legit than other kinds of generative use. But they're like, you know, we made a ton of money on Arc Raiders. Let's go record actual lines this time, you know? Seems like a fair thing to do. I don't think they expected this kind of success, right?
I don't know. I mean, the thing about like when they did the finals, I was never like, I like the game, but I always kind of like worried about its gunplay.
Yes.
Never quite felt right. Like, the damage was always kind of weird.
It's true, and that was done on purpose. They didn't want gunplay to be the dominant meta in that game. Well, I don't think it was a good choice, but at least they did it on purpose, you know? And they've pulled back on that quite a bit lately. They're, I know Mahi's been playing a lot of the finals, really enjoying it these days, so that has some merit in my mind that they're doing something right, you know? That was my concern going in Arc Raiders, like, were they gonna do something similar with the shooting on that? shooting in arc raiders is kind of jank, but it's the right kind of jank for the kind of game it is. Using makeshift guns. They don't feel useless. They feel incremental. They feel. That adds to the struggle, right?
You went to the XDP, didn't you?
No, I went to grab because I didn't meter.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that second time would clip your toes.
Jumps. Oh. There it is. No.
No, okay. So I think that Marathon is very fun. I like the way it plays. I feel it. I need story. We need story. We need to feel like we're connected to the character, ourselves. And that is like a very good way to sell a game. Like, make it us feel connected to our custom characters.
It's true.
Yeah, and because I don't feel like that right now. Like our Guardians of Destiny we help to get connected to.
Mm-hmm.
Stay down.
Oh, it's not my grab. Yeah, Marathon's it's strangely disconnected. Here you see some menus and then you see the gameplay. There's not that world building around it. There's not the vendors. You're not cursing out Rahul or anything like that. I know, right? The guy takes your engrams and gives you shitty stuff for it. But that was part of the world. It was, you know, these are characters that exist in the world in the game universe. We had Future War Cult, we had the rest, and they had a representative in the tower, and it was like, it was a social space. And I think, I'm not sure how they could do that in a way that would fit in the world, but they need something similar, I think, for Marathon. Give us a connection, you know? Maybe it's a virtual environment that our brains log into between excursions or something. A lot is riding on this end of the month content drop. It's like this will define how people perceive the game going forward. This is their chance to impress, and I really hope they do it because it could be really cool. But we may be saying goodbye to Marathon after that. It's not all that, you know.
No, I feel like actually I feel like the game has lag. I feel like you can do something with it. And we haven't seen like what it can do yet. And like Bungie, we know Bungie. Anybody who's played any like shooters growing up kind of knows. For the it was deep. Like knows that knows like they can pull off a good shooter. They have this capability. Oh, that was Nova.
Oh my goodness.
I got a re-embo. That's not what I wanted. Nova, meow.
Meow. Nova.
Thank you, buddy. Are you gonna come play by any chance? How you doing? Long time no see. Did not do. I'm learning Mai right now today. I want to learn another character. And Maya's Mai, so it's not a hard place to do. I'm done. You were in retirement? Why'd you retire?
Welcome out of retirement then. Welcome to Street Fighter. Maybe inspired after Capcom Cup. Maybe inspired that Alex is coming soon and there's some patch changes. That's why. What brings you back? We're happy to see you.
I don't even know
My
how to
master 2 phases ago. Just kind of play some silly games. You know, that's fair. I think less retirement,
Yeah.
more sabbatical.
My
Yeah,
win.
it takes that.
Yeah. Played 2XKO for a while. Throw Looper 6. Nova. Why you gotta be like that? Please continue though.
Just, I mean, I was like, 'cause she's right.
Alright. We got Meowchi hopping on with you. I'm gonna spectate on this between Kuro and Bombi for a bit before I hop in that queue. Welcome to the stream, everyone. It's Thundering Sundays where we play Street Fighter because we like to play a game even if it is a little silly. It's still fun to play.
Round 2. Fight.
Hey there. I was trying to get my stuff set up.
There. I mean, the throw loops, yeah, that's a valid complaint about the meta, absolutely.
Kimberly wins.
Was that something we were seeing a lot of at the Capcom Cup this weekend? I don't think so. And that's interesting in itself, right? The Capcom really didn't change much in that regard. Maybe it's mainly North Americans are seeing doing it, and the Japanese aren't as such, you know? Where's that here? Playing there, Kimberly. The Canadian colors.
Yes, we're gonna rely on the DI skills. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right.
I was kind of hoping my Ouchie would try to DI in return, and they did. Ow. Eh.
Where?
Oh, oh, I saw you cock back at R. Let's go! I mean, pretty good so far. I'm a little weather feeling at the moment, but other than that, doing pretty good. We played a golf game or something called now. But we ended up having a drink on that, and apparently alcohol really do not agree with my system. Like, both. So I had like one drink. It was a decent sized one, but like I'm not built to drink. Like my body is supposed. We gonna die now. Like, oh wait. Yes, King of Ashes is very good at.
Ashes.
Ashes is just innately good at golf games.
It's incredible. Like a natural talent, you know? Putting balls in holes.
True.
Usually at the end of a long track.
Round 2. Fight.
That whole game reminded me of like, what if Peak was about golf? Similar kind of
Yeah.
aesthetic, similar kind of casual yet hardcore kind of play feel. I guess the most remarkable thing about that game is that friendships weren't broken then when we played. Unlike golf with friends. I don't think any of us talked to each other for a week after golf with friends.
I think we'd all go crazy if we tried doing that.
Oh, stream, that was rough though.
Oh my god, that was a rough game in general. Feeling.
I don't think it was so much we were angry at each other as we were just frustrated at the game. Because the game is set up to make everyone be friction to each other. Whereas in Super Battle Golf, you're friction on purpose, or you can just get along on purpose. Like, you're at least part of why it's frustrating. I think that helps.
Yeah. The game design itself was not being frustrating.
That's right.
like you can go the entire game without fucking over, and it's a fine experience. I think you're kind of playing like, or maybe like bit.
Those orbital lasers being the blue shell of Super Battle Golf. Did Nova crank those up for a while?
Yes, at the end towards there, anytime so the further back you were and the further the person was supposed to do a hole was the more likelihood you get over the laser.
Oh, that would explain it.
I only got like one orbital laser. And like towards the end, my response was, "Who the fuck is playing Helldivers right now?"
There was that time near the end when Mueller had 2 in a row. Because normally you see an orbital laser goes off, you're like, okay, we're fine for the rest of the hole because there's only like 1. They put one out and then they put another one out immediately after. Like, oh my god.
And then Boba, I think I went 2 and like,
Shit.
yeah, it was some Helldivers as a kid.
Yeah, it's another game where you can kind of hurt your friends with things from orbit.
I think you more frequently hurt your friends with orbit than that one. Though, like, I'm like, part of me right now is sad because I want to see like the major order plot come back again. Because like I was having a lot of fun with that. If I can say I can.
Yeah. It was. It's a shame because there'll be like a week of like story-based content, right? And then they just take it away. You're done. No, we had fun then.
No, not only that too, but like I want to see. What was it? I wanted to see what to come to more, and I still think that like, they seem to set up for like a Trench Warfare shit.
Think so?
Well, I mean, they gave us like one of the war bombs now, a utility shovel now, a secondary that can dig. Trenches. So it looks like it can dig trenches. I haven't seen it besides the trailers.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like some of that like weird like brick ground texture where it was like you can tell that like a tool had removed it in the game when you're using a in game, you know what I mean? Where like the lines really are like specific looking. I don't know how to describe it, but if you remember from like when you play Wildmender.
Oh yeah,
If you
yeah.
find things you can't quite shovel and you get that weird texture where it's like elongated down, fold, and there's like a couple like really long lines.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, I saw like, a couple of those inside of the trailer, so I still thought they should give us like a 10-minute wide event where like people can come and go on it.
Oh, like persistent trench digging?
Yeah, where we have to like slowly move up.
How about an orbital that will dig like a line of trench for you?
That'd be kind of cool. I would enjoy this. But then maybe I should like freak side coming out.
We will draw
God,
many
no,
lines in the sand.
Round 2. Fight.
And I do not know Rashid at all.
Rashid.
Like, I'm trying to think of like what I do to fight Rashid or like where the openings on Rashid. And
Honestly, I don't know, but I just have a lot of luck staying like half a screen away from them and watching for grabs. Of course, that's as a shutout. I don't know what mine's gonna do against Rashid.
Kimberly wins. Round 1.
oh my god, and my other Rambo. Oh, I thought that would be nice to grab that. Marianne though. So, see, I am in the process of playing this character, so forgive EV Brain while trying to play this character. Well, apparently my is apparently still a similar level to Guile, which is cool to see.
Yeah.
So the Street Fighter game is saying to me that it's saying that we are on similar level.
Oh. Should be easy then.
Oh no, D. Like don't change. No. I'm just letting you know, like, this is why I'm playing like AS.
It's all good, my friend.
No, beat my ass. I want my ass beat in this game when I'm playing it. I'm not here to take any like mercy. Either I take the win by fighting, or I die by the blade. That's really as good with it. No. What I'm hoping to hear more about, sorry, what I'm looking forward to hearing more about Marathon is like what they're planning to do. I feel like they're setting us up for like a lot of good story. But my big concern is going to be like, what are they going to do for, not for, but with the bots. The bots are, they're training them up, right? And using the bots essentially.
I think so, yeah.
And so would that adaptive gameplay go into like the story?
Possible,
Is where I
I
can
guess.
get that concerned, you know?
So we have a marathon content roadmap, which I'm gonna post to you in your Discord. Game launch: 6 runner shells with the Rook Scavenger, 3 zones, 28 weapons. Season 1 first step starts March 5th. Archive community unlock event. Shit. Capcom just booted me.
They're like, stop talking about Bungie on my game.
Try and stop me.
Oh, Twitter is also saying it.
The ranked mode unlocks mid-March.
Are we like mid-March today? Or tomorrow?
Probably the patch on Tuesday, right?
True.
So April season balance tuning in April and May. June is seasonal wipe, and season 2 has Nightfall, which is another Sentinel.
Nightfall.
Yeah. Destiny, eh? New runner shell called Sentinels happening then. Nighttime version of the Dire Marsh. New system Cradle gives more autonomy over stats, strengths, and weaknesses. We're getting a new runner in season 2. We're getting this raid in season 1.
So how do we know it's a raid?
They called it that.
Oh, they called it that.
Cry Archive Zone community unlock event, 4th map inside Marathon ship, endgame zone featuring puzzles, frozen vaults, and the entity. You know the guy, like, you have Marathon on Steam.
Round 2. Fight.
You know that guy in the picture of on Steam on Marathon? Or Marathon on Steam? You know the red guy who looks like he's wearing a cloak and just standing there?
Not off the top of my head.
That's the entity. And people are saying it looks like a compiler from previous Marathon games. Let's just kick again. Oh no, it came back. The entity from Dead by Daylight. Maybe the crossover. Oh, a lot's riding on that end of March event in the Cry Archive.
I tried to walk up into that and go for the into the parry into that the Desert Storm level 2, but I didn't get that part. So I just walked into it.
Wins. Round 1. Fight.
Is she kicking your ass?
I mean, yes.
Are you kicking an ass back?
Trying to. But
Round two.
Anyone out there got some anti-Kuro tech?
oh, interesting. I didn't know how that's out there. Yeah, Phil.
Yo, gift sub.
Like,
Awesome.
Did they try shooting Kuro with a gun?
Yeah, they did the drive impacts and shattered my gun.
You can blade that axe. That's the worst part. I can see Kuro doing that.
Yeah.
Kimberly.
My gun ran out of meter. I went into burnout.
Round one.
Come on, I'll do over here. I'm in there. You wanna go fight the other team?
Pardon me?
Wanna go try fighting the other team?
I'll hop in the queue. I was getting some time to fight each other for a bit, but they can't stop me, so I'm gonna do it.
Give some violence in there. I look forward to it. I like the way that the game is going somewhat. But we'll have to see really what they end up going into in a little bit. Although, like, I don't know. I feel like unless they seriously like give us something that we're working together towards and something, I don't know. It is very neat.
Yes, we'll
My
see.
brain feels like it's frozen partly today.
It is.
Well, a little bit, but like when I drink all that water and all that electrolyte, like my brain feels like it's partly frozen.
Oh,
It's rehydrating after all this time. It's like
Round one.
my neurons are running back or leaking. Maybe that's why I was so good at marathon earlier today, because I couldn't think. I was just on murder mode.
Fight.
My phone was coming to me.
do you have this?
Not good enough.
I am going to die.
We're all going to die down here.
Arise, my player, homie. I hope you're not expecting a lot from me this current moment. Because I'm gonna tell you, I was doing so bad at life things, I couldn't even fall asleep.
Pretty wild. Lying in bed, clutching a golf club, looking out for orbital lasers.
I mean, no, don't scoop me, Twitter. I don't scoop the cat.
Nice.
I know, I'm getting hit by level 3 now.
Round two.
Keep auto-cutting, roll back, and getting health. Auto-cutting phase. Sorry, my brain like feel like it's been on ice. I have no idea like what that. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't be ready for that one. Good or no. Good or no.
You win.
GG's, I will challenge again.
No Kudro.
I like Daddy's Ryu. It's a fun play. He's different than the usual Ryus I play against.
feel like I'm being looked at. Iki, JK. Whom are you? How dare you steal my Kuro from me? Kuro, not to let them. That was super violent. I want to stamp. I want to propose. I want to see them get active.
Round 2. Fight. Sonic boom.
Might get some caffeine in a bit. I'm kind of yawny.
Oh, that's fair. I can even read it if I wanted to. That's the But I go look at the YouTube one and it's like, you have many views on here, but you're not allowed to go look at it. Oh, I tried to go look at the YouTube thing to read the chat.
Oh yeah?
See if there's anything in there. I can't see it.
Can't see the chat?
No, because it's saying there's an error for chat to be for me.
That's weird.
Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is. But it said like we've had like 90 viewers on there, so that's fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Which one? Vertical or horizontal?
Vertical.
Oh, cool.
Though your baby is aware.
I think vertical is going to be where it's at for some of this stuff. Let's just
Absolutely.
stack the two screens nicely.
See, because I can look at my. Five. Oh, okay, there we go.
What was acting up
Huh?
in chat?
Oh,
JK, Ness,
Yeah.
or
you mean your controller? 'Cause I'm more impressed if like you're playing like all I can think of my actual thought now is just like they're playing it with like an actual like TV remote in my brain, and I love that for them. Alright, on that here.
Ryu wins.
I keep feeling that fireball's gonna knock me over, but it doesn't ever. Oh, you took the hit. You took the hit.
Round 1. Fight. Perfect. Hadouken. Hadouken. Perfect. Opening. Sonic boom. Shoryuken. Blade. Sonic boom. Hadouken. Blade.
I'm learning new tricks to forgive. Oh, you ran into my foot. Hey, what?
Sonic boom.
Isn't that go?
Hadouken. Hadouken. Shoryuken. Right there. An opening.
Yay! Character fun a little bit. Once in a while I can get a W. Once in a while I'm legally allowed to have a W.
That's a treat.
As because my government mandated one W at least per go.
The parry, let's go.
Sonic boom.
No. Push the button.
Oh yeah. Hadouken! Hadouken! Right there. Perfect. Hadouken! Hadouken!
So, Tuesday, Alex. Some people are excited.
An opening.
New grappler in the Street Fighter 6. These geef mains are salivating at a character that might have the DLC privilege for a while.
I feel like they're allowed to something, you know?
Absolutely, I'm glad they're excited, honestly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I'm excited for him in that sense of like he's gonna be something different, your fresh face, expand the roster a bit, and like another grappler is not too bad.
No,
But, like I just wonder how they're gonna treat him.
Now, find a new rival.
like a full class Street Fighter character or a throwaway to fill a season pass.
Exactly.
No, I think they spent some good time on this guy.
You think that like we'll be getting like, more consistent content soon?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, they're probably waiting a bit for the Capcom Cup to happen before they do like balance and stuff, right?
Sure, but I feel like we're just waiting for content. You know? And this game needs more content. And weapons too. I'm debating if I should go skip. I like the supposed to be fun, but I'm not sure I know. Wait and see how Alex gets cool. I mean, you'll see that on here eventually. Like I would say, play say sit there, let people kind of, test them out, see how they really feel. If you're unsure, I'll probably pick them up because I want to do the week from Alex probably. We'll see. When does he come out?
Tuesday.
No, yeah. I'll think about the stream out there. Means like, are we gonna do like we're gonna play Street Fighter all week kind of thing?
Yeah, maybe.
You know, your rank run is gonna all be Alex.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that, but I was thinking that there's gonna be a problem if I did my rank last week as well, because it'd be all Capcom Cup viewers just flooding the queue, you know? Apparently it's Will tells me it's pretty savage mid-tournament in the queue.
Luckily, when people are hyped to play the game, they're hyped to be in the game.
For what it's worth, everyone should have some rental tokens available to try out the characters, even if you haven't bought them yet. And they give you like an hour each.
Run to Alex for his stream.
So I bought the season pass, so I get them all. I've been able to spend a rental token.
You'll be able to. Is he a new season technically?
Oh, he's the third character of season 3.
Oh, that's right. The next one is going to be the girl that kills the game, right?
Ingrid, someone must love her as a character because they keep putting her in games, but usually when they put her in games, the game dies. Capcom All Stars being one of them, and she was originally supposed to be in a game that, game that canceled before release. And then they put her in the final version of Street Fighter Alpha 3 on the PSP. I never saw a version since. And not just Alpha 3, we haven't seen a Street Fighter Alpha since. Oh, I don't know. I feel we probably get at least 2 more seasons, maybe 3, maybe, out of Street Fighter 6. So If she causes a premature death, that's gonna suck.
Yeah. We don't. Well, I guess we'll have what's their face? Tokon. And also like Avatar.
Avatar certainly got my attention. That's the one I'm looking forward to most this year, I think. More than Tokon.
Oh, same actually. Honestly,
Yeah.
I've seen some of the shit you can do in that game. It's like, oh my god.
You know, I'm glad we're on the same page then, because then we don't have to fight over what do we stream.
No, like we'll definitely see like what the engagement is like on that matter.
Oh, of course, we're gonna try them all, right?
Oh, of course. But I'm waiting. Like, I'm excited. I don't know anything still about that game.
Avatar?
Yeah.
There's been some all closed betas with information that came out, but he steps up again. We can? Yeah, I can. I like Jiryu. Expect a good Ken. You got great spacing.
Oh, I should have grabbing with that. Let me be a scrub killer? I mean, absolutely.
Nice.
I went for the frame. I went for the spacing thing. But Guru stuck level 3 in my face for that. I want my funny flames. I didn't get my funny flames. Guru, I need you to run in the flames so I can get flame stack. Throw funny flames at you. I want to throw flames, but I want to burn you. Yo, JK, so where are you from, friend? Still around here? There you are, yeah. Yep, I see like PTV, so does that mean like a Twitch streamer as well? I feel like my brain, I feel like I have brain freeze for some reason.
Cosmic Rays.
Oh. Maybe it's the solar flare. No, really.
It is the Ides of March, which is a fancy way of saying the 15th of March, which is like the anniversary of Julius Caesar being aggressively voted out of the Roman government. It's meant to be a superstitious day. I'll watch your back.
Oh, okay, that's fun.
They all stabbed him in the back, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Parries into the... Daddy's really good. I struggle saying that name, though. I feel bad.
I'd say D.
He's playing good tonight. Rawr.
Oh.
I know, right? And full name Daddy Uwu. You've got a name that makes streamers uncomfortable. Not that there's anything wrong with the name, it's just kind of weird to say.
I mean, I love it. It's funny. That is why I just say D.
What's the other one? Gum Cobbler?
Oh my god. I guess.
I carefully thought it out before I said it out loud.
Some cobbler.
Yes.
I have been caught lacking on that one before. I have definitely been caught lacking on that one.
Perfect.
What is another like horrible sounding name that you could easily fuck up if you're not careful?
Oh. That's a dangerous question. Hey, chat. If it's easier to type it out than say it.
I guess, and then I will probably not say them.
Probably not.
Probably. Yeah. What? Nova. Butt punch.
Womp womp. Age.
Okay, good, because I was not gonna say that correctly.
Eggy.
I was gonna say Geg.
Oh. Oh.
I think Gage would be right. Gage. Bam. I
There
feel
it
like
is.
Pat's not getting a gag, and I respect it. I think of another one to.
I can see why you retired, Daddy. I'm sure you got to a point where you looked upon the rank queue and wept, for there are no more queues left to beat.
She comes like Gudoro over here and Jiggly.
What an anti-Kuro tech.
JK is dead. He got hit with a Jiggly combo. Alright, JK. I feel like I just spelled up a bunch of letters. Galdeon! Leon! Hold my head. I watched a video thing with Steve the other day where he was explaining like Res 4. That's with Ashley, right?
No.
Yeah. And she's the one that goes, Leon! Right?
Good match. Sorry.
No, no worries. Oh, I got my brain now. Oh.
Yes, she's the one that says, Leon. You're supposed to be protecting her. She's the president's daughter. And she gets into mischief and stuff. And it's like, you gotta go save her. And she's screaming, Leon, I'm being blah, blah, blah.
Leon!
Like fighting off zombie-like parasite people. It isn't hard enough on its own. No, we gotta put a companion here who can't fight for herself. Who finds trouble. She's like the Karlach of Resident Evil.
Karlach?
Yeah. Remember the time we're
No,
going
'cause
down
Karlach-
to the Crohn's place and there was like all the poison there, and
Oh,
she
okay, I
decided
see
to
what
walk
she-
through it. Or like today we're
okay.
playing and she's like, oh, I'm gonna go down there and fight them. And
Okay, that's more NPC behavior, less Karlach's fault.
he's an NPC.
Yes, but that's different. Karlach, the character herself, is not that way. Granted, Karlach would still get into trouble.
Expectations for the Alex patch. We've had some leaks. We've had some footage from events recently. I don't know. We're gonna see a few nerfs of some top end characters. We'll probably see Mai get a few nerfs. Sorry. She's been a very strong contender. Probably Ed as well, considering how the top players are enjoying them these days. It's not gonna be a huge buff. It's not gonna be like Super Street Fighter 6 or anything like that. But I expect we'll see the top ends get a little more nerfed and the low ends maybe get a little more buffed. Maybe they'll address throw loops. Who knows? How about you? What do you expect to see from the patch?
Buff 9. Nerf. Buff
Actually,
Honda.
nerf Akuma?
Yes.
I think Akuma needs a little bit of uplift.
Nerf Akuma. Twice. Buff Honda. No buff on Ryu and Mai. No. Hear me out. Buff on both. There you go. Now you understand. Buff those two. Nerf Dom. Buff Jiggly. Nerf Kuro a little bit. Give them a little more freedom. Like Kuro himself. I'm talking about like when I said your name, I mean like you, not the actual characters you play by. Gender swap all the male characters. Oh no. That's what I want. Now, on a random note, I heard a science thing. They were able to like use stem cells by reducing them down to like a certain point where it was basically using them as a ability to make something for mending bones. And that's pretty neat. Stem cells are fancy.
Yeah, stem cells are cells that have yet to figure out what they're going to grow into. So you put them in a place in the body, they do their thing, right?
Yeah. I think they're cool.
Oh, absolutely.
We can make carriers.
That's a tough one because stem cells are usually the building blocks of a human body. You'll see them when like a fetus is forming and such, right? That's how you know it's to grow fingers versus eyes in certain places. These are all parts that are normally seen on a human body. That's why you put a stem cell somewhere, it's going to regrow a bone or a limb, even if we figure it out, right? But like something that's not seen on humans, I think that's an entirely different challenge. Like, can we put like, you can't put cat stem cells in because they're going to just turn into whatever stem cells you're being told to turn into. They're not going to turn into cat ears, but I don't know. I don't think stem cells are the way to do it, but it's the reason why we couldn't put science towards it.
I think the most viable way is carriers on people, like functional carriers.
Probably grow them in the ears in a vat and then graft them onto someone. I'm on the cab with the top players tonight. How about you?
I mean, I'm fighting Dom right now. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm fighting Sagat, so, you know, even more it is what it is.
Dang. Well, where else would you put cat ears? Like on furniture?
Cat- My pillow behind me has cat ears on them.
All right, so cat ears on humans. It looks cute, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Mask femme, it's cute. But putting human ears on a cat, oh boy, that looks wrong.
Wait, what?
It looks so wrong.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It makes their
What?
head rounder looking. They can wear glasses at that point, which is cool.
What? What the fuck?
Am I right though? I'm right.
Oh, I don't like any of that.
That's one of the worst things ever. See, my thought is that they can regrow skin and cells and such, right? And in a lab, in a dish, and use it for skin grafts. I know I've seen people talk about growing entire internal organs. Now there's work into are animals organs viable for human use, like pigs and such. There's a lot of moral issues around that still need to be ironed out, but biologically it might be compatible enough that it could work. But I think the idea is that we kind of clone cells in a direction we need, like a replacement ear or whatever. I think that's the tech we're going to use to give humans cat ears. We're going to grow the cat ears and then put them on someone.
Okay. Like, not that part, sorry. Like, that part, yeah. Okay.
How's this?
It's looking at cats with human ears. That's just so wrong.
Oh, you're still on that. It is surprisingly, shockingly wrong. I would have thought, oh, that looks funny, but like, no, that keeps me up at night sometimes.
It's all around. I'm thinking like my cat with truffles with them on, and that's wrong.
And the worst part is, a creature like that would have excellent hearing and could find you.
Dan, have you ever considered like if you feel like having nightmares, go look up like human ears on cats. Cats. Sorry if this is something that nobody else considered up until this point. I'm sorry if anybody else ever like hears that and others like I'm sorry for anybody who thinks that's honest.
Kyle wins.
Have a popsicle now.
There's a Twitter account called Cats with Human Ears. But apparently they have a Twitch account they stream from. But I don't think it's on topic. I think it's just their funny name.
I want to use stem cells to biologically make myself into a superhuman. That has never been possible. Okay, so Kat, I want you to tell me like a superpower you want. I'm gonna tell you why that's probably a bad idea. Just one superpower, not a combination of superpowers, not like that. Tell me like a superpower that you would want. Just one. I'll tell you probably why that'll be an issue. Alright, so teleport. Let's go to the first issue. When you are teleporting, are you leaving your clothes behind? Like, does that like immediately you teleport and make? And like, how do you know where you're teleporting? Because you have the ability to teleport, doesn't mean you have the ability to where you're teleporting too. You are just operating at somewhere at the right point. There is no indication of point A to point B, and then also you are very likely, because it's random, going to operate in a building or into a mountain or somewhere in the core or fire or somewhere. Like, you're just gonna die, and you'll die naked. And if you die, like, if you get into transition basically into like into something where they find your fossils, like you won't even have clothes, you're naked ass fossil. And so, like, and then again, like, even if it doesn't like work, what happens if you like transition into like somebody, you and them both meet both love and merge? Okay, shape shifting. I love shape shifting. So I'm gonna go with the point of like, I hope you enjoy like your bones breaking, your flesh melting, feeling all the pains of things like new limbs growing. I want you to know, it's not fun growing limbs. Like there is a process. We grow limbs when we are babies and we do not feel them, but when in other words, you'd be feeling a very painful, gross feeling, developing new nerves, developing new organs potentially, having to completely reshape your spine.
Yeah. Worth
Shed
it.
your skin,
Worth it.
maybe. And then like you also don't just have to contend with all that too. Like it depends upon like what your shape shifting into, because then you also have to go through the exponential growth or shrinkage. And like your
Shrinkage?
whole like
It was a cold day. Wouldn't shape-shifting be a form of like infinite like regeneration of your body?
no.
You could shapeshift into a healthier version of you. So you lose a limb, you shapeshift into a version of you that has that limb back.
You're just mispickling yourself.
So be it. Also, instant transmission. What if you teleported into clothing on the other side? Slide right in.
Okay, here's the problem though. If you don't get that exactly right, that's merging with your skin. Second of all, instant
Nah.
transmission is 2 powers. There's only one.
Why is it 2 powers?
One, you have to have key sensibility to be able to sense where you are going to lock upon.
It's not 2 powers. It's like when you walk, you look in front of you so you know where you're walking into. You know, you look before you leap, right?
No, because you can, unless you are only limiting yourself, because if we're going to the true extent of what instant transition is you have the ability to sense something from any which variability you can sense it from, and then teleport from there.
It'd be super easy to go instant transmission into some clothing then. You know what I
Again,
mean?
you don't.
If it's a full ass other powers to know what's on the other side before you jump there, then you gotta say, you know, what if someone's hanging a bathrobe in a closet somewhere and you hop into it?
Then you hopefully don't get fibers of that clothing merged into your flesh.
That's just a surface wound, but more importantly, it's not much of a power if it's not accurate. So I'm not sure it is 2 powers then, if you're gonna go with that disadvantage.
It is 2 powers.
All right. Well, what if you just take the first part, the ability to see anywhere?
Okay, so the ability to there?
In the context of instant transmission.
Well, not, you can't. That's different power stuff.
I know, I was just saying, but in the context of if that's a full ass power, and what if you just had just that first power, just the ability to see? And I think you're going into what if you can't turn it off, right?
Not really what if you can't turn it off, but like, how does this work? In the sense of like, can you see literally anywhere and anything at any point?
Sounds like it. Pretty sweet power,
Is it
honestly.
working binocular vision?
I don't know. Could be just a mind's eye kind of thing. You close your eyes and you you're imagining real life stuff.
I wonder how much brain power that would take to be able to function to do that.
It's no different than having an optic nerve, just it has a different input.
Let's get this mission
Which
started.
it is a high bandwidth nerve, don't get me wrong, but
I
That's-
think you burn the brain out.
that's why you close your eyes and then you can see it.
I think if you burn your brain out, I feel like that would be a lot of strain on your because like if you're going to be able to see anywhere, like that's you're not really. This is still having your imagination. It's not really.
Bad mistake.
I guess. I
Are you
mean,
just asking for a very vivid imagination?
yeah, an imagination that imagines real things.
So you've been limited on whatever you know that.
No. Otherwise, it's not really a power. I can imagine lots of things that don't exist.
But that's the way it sounds like it's being described.
You described it as being two powers to instant transmission. One of those powers is the ability to see where you're going to transmit to. What I'm saying is, why not just have the ability to see there?
You're not seeing, you're sensing.
Okay, well, the ability to sense it then. What's so bad about that?
I'm not saying there's a bad thing about that. I'm just saying that you have to have the okay. So the way that it works in Dragon Ball, the ability to sense where a person is based off of being able to understand how to sense key control itself. And something has to have a strong enough key
No.
to sense some of it.
So you can only instant transmission to people because that's all you can sense.
Kind of.
Nah.
But here's the weird part. There's one episode where like Goku fucks up his ability to use any powers realistically.
As Goku
But only
does.
for like as he does. Like a short time period that it's such a force. You try to instant transition to somewhere. I think it's like east. So you try to instant transition somewhere. You end up somewhere completely different.
Oh,
So, like,
so it is one
technically,
power.
like- No, it's still two different things. It's kind of like a map of the compass situation.
What? They both are necessary for good navigation?
If you don't, I don't know, except for like the way that Dragon Ball makes instant transitions work, it's like they have to be able to lock on to something to be able to transmit there, so they don't have something to lock onto. They can't really get back. I guess for like a lighthouse, that is what I was describing. You have to be able to sense up.
Is this a Warhammer reference?
No, like a lighthouse.
Yeah, a beacon and a warp that you see when you transport, you can find your way home.
I mean, I guess if you want to go that way.
You call it a lighthouse, so that's essentially what it is.
Yes, I was just talking about like a lighthouse, like a real life lighthouse.
Like a real life lighthouse as your instant transmission reference point?
Kind of like, you know what I mean by like you have to kind of know where that is by being that state in a sense, or like, or you don't even know need to know exactly where you are, but just get that light. I know there's a direction of stand over there, kind of thing. It's kind of like using that. It's harder to describe, but it is two different powers. Because Goku could do that before. Yeah, the ability.
So they do that teleport all the time and behind each other's backs and stuff. Like,
That's not teleport.
it's kind of the same animation though.
Oh, definitely similar. Absolutely.
I think
But
in
it's
the
not.
Goku's instant transmissions, he's be able to do that without necessarily seeing where he's going with his eyes at that moment. It seems like
Okay,
a
but the
similar
difference-
take.
Bet that hurt.
No, they are very different powers. When they teleport like that, is from what I understand of it correctly, is that they are essentially moving really, really fast.
Mhm.
I think they use their key to kind of boost their speed on that one to be able to kind of do stuff like that.
Is that not how instant transmission works?
No.
They ever explain instant transmission as being different from that?
Yes.
What do they call it?
So the Yard Rats, I think Yard Rats, are the group of people that when Goku post frees the like in fight with them, ends up on Tiny Yard Rat. They teach him how to control his ki in a different way, and use a different technique field, which is mission to get from his face. I don't understand it.
No worries.
He ate aliens. That is like the, you know what? That's how I want to go with.
Okay, well here's another power for you. Ready for this? Dead letters.
Okay, just the letter.
That's what they call mail that kind of gets lost and they don't know where to send it. Basically, get all the mail that gets lost comes to you.
Okay, so does that mean you get like bombs and stuff sent to you too?
All those didn't get lost. Don't worry.
No, but like I don't know, like going like a straight shot. That kind of lost mail. Well,
Was it postmarked by a valid postal service?
it counts as a valid post. Each country has their own definition of that.
I think we can go by those definitions. If you want to create a rogue nation with a weird postal system that allows you to
No, I'm not.
send stray shots towards me, you know, you can be the supervillain about it.
I'm just trying to understand because like everybody's system's a bit different, and like is it based off like a North American?
Actually, there is an international set of rules for how mail gets delivered between countries. It's actually pretty sane and boring. Like if we order something for the US and they send it through the US Postal Service, it gets handed over to Canada Post when it crosses the border, who continues that journey, and they take a cut of that fee for that.
Hold on. So like when you mean like mail, like lost mail gets sent to you, right?
Lost mail sent to anyone ends up, say, the label falls off or it gets damaged or something like that. Like anything that is undeliverable but also unreturnable ends up in the dead letter.
Like, yes, but like when you say like your power is dead letter, like does that mean like they just apparate to you?
I think they show up in your mailbox.
Okay, alright. So like they just
It's
show
like,
up in your mailbox.
it's like mail that arrives, but it's not for you and it's not from you.
Okay, so you're gonna get arrested at one point.
Not at all, because there's no label on it. It's not like you're stealing someone's mail.
I feel like like you get arrested for that, but also, if we're gonna go off of like that definition of it, would it not be the case if like lost cargo kind of mail?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So then you could potentially get blown up.
Well, I refer to a place in media. Have you ever seen Thor Ragnarok? That place where all the junk went. Car.
Yeah.
And they seem to have built a pretty good place there. An arena and everything.
Okay, but then that's not the same power. That's two different powers.
Why is that two cars?
Well, because one's opening to a portal to a different realm.
I'm just
The other
saying,
one is
you
just
get
free
up
mail
with
to you.
you get up with a similar situation where cool and interesting stuff does arrive.
So are people delivering this then?
I don't know. Did they? Is there a postman who shows up with a sack full of dead letters and puts them in the mailbox? That's not much of a power. It's more of a bureaucratic misunderstanding at that point. You don't need superpowers for that to happen accidentally. If you want to make it a superpower, we need some sort of superpowery physics behind it, right? And so I think the mail should just kind of appear overnight in your mailbox.
I have several more questions. But first off, Matt, did you get a chance to take on Jake?
Ken wins.
I'm watching JK and Daddy down here right now. Both playing Ken, and it's definitely back and forth.
So like, they just apparate overnight.
To put it in Potter terms, sure.
Does that mean like all of it?
I don't know. I just collect the mail.
Yeah, but like, does that mean all of them?
How much mail do you think gets lost like that?
Well, I'm just thinking of like cargo ships that go down.
Did the cargo ship that went down, did it bear a postmark from a valid postal service?
Probably.
Who postmarks a cargo ship? Put a big stamp on the side.
The contents of like that get transported overseas or something.
I suppose.
Or like, and like, or if you're shipping like, I don't know, just useful or something. That, like, goes overboard.
I don't think it's anything that gets lost while in transit. I think it's stuff that gets undeliverable but unreturnable. It's still in the postal service, and someone sits there and goes, well, let's put that in the dead letter file or box or
Okay.
bin or whatever.
Okay, so it would not include then, like, freshly lost items.
You know, I wouldn't mind like a new car showing up and be kind of wet, but still safe, you know?
Well, I'm just also thinking then, like, all the super old ordinances that never got delivered, so, like, got sunk.
No one sends those to the postal service. It's not allowed. It's against the rules. You can't send ordnance.
No, but, like, during, like, World War II and shit like that.
They still didn't send it through the mail.
No, it's not through the mail, but in the delivery process to deliver it.
That's not a dead letter.
I
It's
feel-
that's it's entirely different. There's no postal service involved. Besides, you really want me to have a bunch of World War II weapons?
Out of everybody around here. Like, I'm just thinking, feeling. I feel like the downside is like, I don't know. There's a lot that could go really wrong with this.
You're struggling though. You're struggling to find something that could go really wrong. I think it's fine.
No, I'm asking for clarification. There's no struggle because I've already found where it could be an issue.
No, well, you should talk about that then, because I don't think.
I did.
What? Which one was that? The ordinance?
Anything. That doesn't just be ordinances too. Like maybe like drug deal mail as well. You get for having stuff show up.
Oh, not at all. I'd turn it in. I'd say, officer, look what arrived in my box. It's clear. It doesn't have my name on it. I don't know what you want to do about it.
I don't know. I feel like you're a clear woman. I don't think they're gonna trust you.
Well, you know.
And then like you're like, I feel like you're gonna get like a bunch of like country equal stuff too.
I think the postal service opens something before it declares it a dead letter. Like, would they intercept that on their own?
No, actually, I don't know how that works. Can't say anything about the post office stuff.
I just wanted a bunch of fun letters to read, and you know, maybe an occasional like check or something.
So then you get in trouble for days, you know, check.
Only if I cash it.
Ken
And then
wins.
like they're needing that check now. You know, you could be harming a family.
Well, check has identifying information on it. We can always return it.
Ooh, I'm fighting Jiggly now.
All right, here's another superpower.
All right.
I want a casserole dish that infinitely has casserole. When you eat from it, more appears.
You eat from it. More appear.
Yeah. The ever full and never more than full casserole dish.
I'm currently fighting, but I feel like there's an issue here.
Oh, whatever could be the issue with delicious casserole that you can share with friends and family. You can bring it to
Where's the
potlucks.
casserole coming
That's a good question. The casserole dimension.
from? Okay.
How about alternate timelines, nearby timelines, really close to ours, where there was casserole available? And Destiny did it. Why can't
Okay.
we?
One interdimensional transporting an object, and one is.
Less,
the other one?
less transporting and more like overlapping with our reality.
So, not entirely just for that on that one.
No, don't put your hand in there while it's refilling. By the way.
That's a horrifying idea. honestly.
Casserole hands.
I was just thinking more of like, does it like, what if it's not filling? Does it like steal you? Whoever was in there, it's like big room.
Right there, someone's got an everlasting dish of hands. All they have to do is insert casserole.
And like, does that mean you can like but like potentially poison? Because like you said, like potentially like reality or timelines or get it, and like does that mean like there's a chance that it's poisoned?
That's not likely. Like I said, they're very nearby timelines, right? Like that was the whole thing in Destiny when they res people, they just pulled them from the timelines, or at least a copy of them, right? So whatever the nearest, most casserole dish-filled timeline there is, it would copy from that.
Yeah, but that really opens up the whole issue of like whatever ingredients that were bought that day could be slightly different. Because like the companies they can like grow properly or diverge. Like there's so many minute timeline changes that are super small that could be whatever you're eating to be poisonous.
I suppose.
So like you're having the gambling of ever poisonous essentially or non-poisonous or super delicious like casserole.
Ken wins.
And like
Round one.
like casserole as we know it to be.
Man, you're really picky about some free casserole.
I am indeed.
Casserole has been a dish made for neighbors and friends to bring over and help them out. It's a helping hand and a warm meal during tough times. And you by default distrust the casserole?
I don't have per se inherent trust for infinite teleporting casserole now.
I figured the worst thing that could happen is you're tired of eating casserole and don't want it on certain nights, you know, and that's like the worst that can happen is maybe I watch, you know, sushi some night or something instead of casserole.
Okay, here's a question though. I want to hear your this power.
Yeah.
Because like going off of the same thing, like, what happens to somebody? Like actually, fair question. What? Like how fast is spittering? You said like don't put your hand in it, which means I assume it goes pretty quickly, correct?
I have no idea.
Collide with the casserole.
I think it's just good advice not to put your hand in the active casserole area.
Yeah, but like it'd be like if I put it upside down, can I just like start flying while holding onto this thing?
Well, that
How
was
fast is it coming back, and how sturdy is this casserole?
that's why it was confiscated by the government, because they wanted to use it as a propulsion system for interstellar craft.
Ken wins.
Shooting casserole at the back.
Round one.
I don't know what all fiction is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what is all fiction in the way you're describing it? It sounds like it's a power.
But I do want to give like a insight on like. Absolutely.
How about the cozy mug, where every time you lift up, take a sip, it's that first sip of a really good hot chocolate. Every time you sip from it. Cozy cup.
You ever stop drinking it?
Every time you sip from it, so it implies that yeah, you can sip whenever you want, or not sip whenever you want. On demand, that cozy feeling of like a winter night. You're just done having fun out in the snow. You come inside, your cheeks are rosy. You lift that cup up. You feel the warmth. You smell the sweetness. You get a bit of a whipped cream on your nose. It's a powerful thing. It's a very powerful thing. In fact,
but it's not you having a power.
okay. Wow, you don't like
But also like,
casseroles. You don't like hot chocolate. Yeah.
no, I love the casserole one. I have sweet shit because I want to do. You have no idea what you inspired in my brain for that.
We had one D&D campaign where we made burgers out of a troll, and they would regenerate as you're eating them. This burger never ends.
Bet that hurt.
Infinite cheeseburger.
Alright. Otherwise the meat's still alive. True. Okay. So let me go look at that. Let's me out from this. I can go take a look at it.
Wins.
Before we move on, I want to say I picked casserole because I heard recently that it's like whitest person meal ever.
Okay, but you like it doesn't make sense for you in some parts to me because like you're the spicy lady. You grow delicious spice peppers. So you are so far from being the stereotypical whitest person. Let me. Oh god, cat with human. Oh god. I think I want to look at it. Okay. What?
Oh, they're just hitting fireball at the same time and you can hear the Hadouken like it was echoing.
Yeah. Okay, and so wait, what was it? Allspice?
Is that like allspice?
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, I'm not really finding anything that's specifically telling me about what power Allspice is. Like I'm not seeing anything that's in my specific hand.
Not so fast. Hadouken. Shoryuken. Come here. Shoryuken. How's this? Jinrai. Hadouken.
Let me just see if I can get more information for power. Everything is especially factory fucked up on sub level. But
Ken
oh god, okay, that's a box of text. I'll check okay, bro.
All fiction is a broken higher tier reality bending ability in the Daka box, allowing him to deny aspects of reality and turn anything, objects, people, memories, or even concepts of color and death, into nothing. It acts as a passive, near instantaneous defense and offense that operates universally, often defying causality and enabling him to resurrect himself.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go start with the basic name anytime somebody goes with immortality. You're gonna outlive everybody you know and love and fire for that instantly. It also says like anything that is perceived as a threat. And it sounds like you can basically eliminate that threat. Right? Well, if you get jump scared by anything, good fucking luck then, I guess. You're gonna obliterate your body who tries to jump scare you, or your partner who tries to jump scare you. You can't even die, so like it's just really depressing. This was age though, unless it's like it changes like everything. You can't. The power doesn't work in the sense of like you can't destroy matter.
It's
like
defying causality, so I think it could probably be so.
Yeah, but we're bringing this into real life. Like we're bringing this into the real life aspect of it. It doesn't work. You can't destroy matter. And like if you're attempting to change the laws of reality, the only way that you're going to be able to actually do that is by destroying a black hole. Not like making a black hole, destroying a black popping event horizon kind of bubble. That's what helps define our laws of physics. If you try to do anything like that, bringing it into reality, you have essentially just destroyed everything. And like, if the power is just going to be essentially, well, no, I can just bring back everything in reality, is that you perceive, well, you can perceive Earth, you can perceive other parts of the universe, but there's so much like unknown universe. And then if you destroy like the fundamental aspect again of the universe somehow per se, like, well, I remake everything. Okay, well, if you don't know how the aspects of everything work, then you can't properly recreate it. For example, if you try to recreate the universe after destroying it like a soul, you have to be familiar with the concept of a dark matter. You have to be familiar with the fact that how mass versus something essentially like dark matter acts like essentially like a oil on water, where it will bounce back, gravity tries to drive towards mass, where black hole or dark matter doesn't have mass. Therefore, when you see stuff in our Milky Way, there are these large, vast, literal voids. In there is mass, like not it's dark matter. And so when gravity tries to congeal together, it tries to essentially gravitate towards other mass. It wants to go to the center of the and so unless you understand that very fundamental aspect of Magic Cosmos so fast, it's great. If you understand that fundamental aspect of that and how all of that works, to every niche minute possibility that then you can never truly recreate the universe. If you don't know how it can be human respiratory systems properly, you can bring back a person, but like you don't know what like medical conditions they have on. You don't know their actual memories and stuff. Like you are the one who has to do that.
Oh, that's perfect. I think you're overthinking it. If you have the all fiction power, but you're also clumsy, well, you're fucked.
Yeah, like there's a lot of negative sides to that.
Maybe you're neurodivergent and you misinterpret a lot of things, and your self-protection mechanism does all sorts of things to try to fix misunderstandings and stuff.
Well, that's true too. And then also like the human body perceives a lot of things as threats. Like even subconsciously you think it's threats. So, like if it's going off the basic what we perceive as threats, like your body might instinctually fear the dark, so therefore you're gonna remove like night. And then if you remove night, there are creatures that depend on that. There's plants that require that. Like there's how do you remove night as a concept? Like if you remove night as a concept, like
all planets stop spinning.
Because like you have to potentially remove the moon, I guess, or have like if you're removing the concept of dark, are you removing it in the sense of like you can't just stop because you're in perpetual daylight? I link the very remove color. I mean, yeah, I guess if you want to, so like he removes color, like does that mean that he removes the ability for refraction?
I think if he can't bring something back once it's gone, I think eventually everything would be gone.
Yeah.
It would accelerate as things get worse and worse.
Yeah, you get one panic attack, we're all fucked. God forbid you have anxiety about anything.
Is it just visible color that's gone? I mean, there's a whole spectrum of things there that different people can perceive as color, different animals can perceive as color. Or synesthesics who see colors and they hear sounds, or they hear colors and see sounds.
I can't watch them for that won't really work.
I like the concept though.
Yeah, but also like as you brought up a very good point. If it removes color, does that mean that what we understand as color to be?
Not the right link.
Like,
delete that.
and then like, and like if you don't have that concept of color around, like you don't have gray, right? Yeah. We're just blind.
That's an interesting thing because the way our eyes see color or see anything is through the three different colors. Our receptors are sensitive to those points on the visible spectrum, and we see them in aggregate as colors, right? But we don't have a. Well, I mean, we do have a night vision, which is black and white. The cones and the rods. The rods see. I think it's a near green spectrum color, but just as black and white when it's low light.
Well, that's the other thing too. Is that, like, for us to be able to see that light has to be on some levels. So I think you're just removing that, like, you'd also have had to sound like.
Yeah, it's reflective and emissive. So light direct from the light source into your eye, or bounces off something into your eye. If color's gone forever, I mean, we're all basically colorblind at that point. Dot plates won't work.
Yeah, because if you remove just even like one color, like there are many shades of said color.
I just think incrementally you would end up with nothing left in the universe. Especially as things go missing and it becomes more and more dangerous to you, it's more and more stuff's going to disappear more and more quickly. It's just going to accelerate.
And you can't even die. You can't even fix it too. Like, if you yourself have power, and anything perceived as a threat, okay, if you try to kill yourself, your self-defense mechanism, if you have like 1 inch of doubt in your mind about trying to hit the control delete button on yourself, that's gone. The moment like if you perceive yourself as a threat, you get like a bootstrap paradox kind of going on here. Like the only way to get rid of it is by going back to get rid of yourself initially. So you can't do that unless like you get a bootstrap paradox going on. There's a lot of issues with that power.
Where does it go when it goes away too?
Yeah, because you can't.
Like if you took the infinite casserole dish and made casserole go away, what would happen? Would it just be a dish? Would it bring infinite nothing? If you say the color blue was, he wiped the color blue, so the sky of source turned red. There's no more blue existing. Remove the color blue and enter in the universe. Everything blue is forced to change to a different color. But getting rid of casserole mean that the infinite casserole dish would have to change to a different food? Like lasagna?
Was lasagna casserole?
Well, that's a deep question there. I'm not sure if I'm going to that right now.
I feel like you have proposed with power.
I think the nice thing about that power is you're guaranteed to be the last thing in the universe.
Lasagna is cake.
Infinitely suffocating. Lasagna's not cake. That's ridiculous. Cake is lasagna.
They're not the same thing.
Nope. Cake does not have pasta in it generally, so. There's layers, yeah. There's, you know, they're of a similar ancestor on the food tree, but they are distinct due to pasta or no pasta. I mean, it's a good point to bring up because cake and lasagna are more related than lasagna and casserole. Forced to change to something different. Eventually you run out of concepts. Two concepts become one on a long enough timeline. All concepts become one. Maybe like final shape, like the Vex.
We all return to crab.
Yeah, that's what the whole idea of things evolving into crab-like forms is. The any other options start disappearing, so they have to go that way.
Honestly, like, even if like we're forced to change concept, like Nami's right, but it only works with like what concept you can grasp. There's so many issues with that like it doesn't and again, like, what about subconscious fears? Like the psychology profile of this alone itself has several theories. You have even a bias that could technically provoke fear. That thing would be perceived as a threat and therefore banned.
Can't.
What happens if
Can't.
yeah. Also innovation is fast. Because they would be too scared to do to know what to do. What happens if you remove the concept of death? We still have HP then?
Not if we got rid of entropy.
And then you eventually blow down. You lose literally everything.
I think actually it would break the fundamental rule of the universe that entropy. We're supposed to be going towards a time of increasing entropy. If you remove things entirely from the universe, that's less entropy that can ever be had. You mess around with the structure of the universe at that point.
Also, this is really fun getting to sit here. Just like we're issues on something. I think we work together on this now. Like it becomes a real thing.
Yeah, you want some casserole while we're doing it? Does it matter?
Yes.
It's a rather delicious one, at the very least.
But it comes from a reality where like it's just morally bad.
How's casserole ever morally bad? How can you make an immoral casserole?
No, like the reality where it came from. Like let's say like the reality of like that we didn't win World War II.
Okay.
You have like a casserole made by the funny like something of like their logo. Make people blind their logo. I don't really want to eat that.
I wouldn't either. I'd send that back.
Wait, can you send it back?
Ken wins.
No idea.
Round one.
The whole other thing I like the concept. Return these, I don't want it. How about like Nami, I come up with the power and you just show me like what the issue with that power is.
Alright, but I want something cool like the casserole dish.
Alright, so it's gonna be the Nomi level of shit, okay.
Well, yeah. What you got? Lay it on me.
I was trying to kill Dom and I fucked up my input to kill Dom.
So I see they've announced the entry requirements for the Cryo Archive and Marathon.
What did they?
Yeah. Ready for it?
Yeah.
Unlock all factions and reach level 25.
Oh,
I think I'm there already.
probably. I don't think I've unlocked that. Twice Nom. So everybody's just kind of joining us now. We're talking about powers and like finding, like, if we're bringing them into real life, like, and you can only have one power, like, what is it going to be, and like, what are the drawbacks you have to face from it? And we found some big issues with a few powers. Right now I'm trying to find a power to give Nomi. It's gotta be like meet Nomi energy or stuff. And like it's gonna be an interesting one.
Ken wins. Round 1. Fight.
I'm trying to think of the kind of at the same time. I don't want there to be any obvious issues to do.
I just went along with it. I didn't think in terms of what could break the rules properly. Like what would be interesting.
Okay, like, is it again that it's power that we have to ourselves have? Like, can we not have like an item that does it for us, kind of thing?
An artifact, an object of power, as they say.
Yeah, we can't have that. It'd be power that like in themselves.
Whatever you feel like proposing, and if I like it, I'll allow it.
All right. Oh, I was gonna say a fridge, but that's not a part of me. Oh boy, I'm being fucking sniped. Hold on. Ah! I want to have the ability to be able to move an item that I see in mine to the left.
I guess the biggest flaw with that power is why.
These horrendous things with that power.
If all you're looking to do is to make other people have a bad day, just slightly, that's not a very good power. It makes you a villain.
But I didn't say I was a good.
You want to be a villain?
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe this world needs a villain, not me.
The inch villain?
So what's the issues with Teller, not me?
You can get in trouble for moving some things, you know? Like legal trouble.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can you vibrate things by moving them back and forth really quickly?
Probably. There's only way I can see.
So you're moving an object, any object, in any arbitrary direction, full inch.
No. Only to the left.
Left is a relative measurement though. Left of what?
Left of like.
Okay, so you're the reference point for this breaking of the law of conservation of energy. So what happens when you move? What fills in behind it? Is it a vacuum that just kind of sucks in all the air for that inch, or what?
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, I actually don't know. I never thought about that. That's a good question.
And conversely, on the other side of it, does it happen so fast that it causes like a sonic boom and can destroy things?
Ooh, I like this. I didn't consider that. Oh my god, don't be sick.
Does it actually move the inch, or does it appear an inch over? Like, can you overlap people and like harm them, or what?
Well, no, I think. Okay, oh, that's a good question. I didn't specify as an item, did I?
You said anything, so it doesn't have to be an item. But my point is, does it appear an inch over, or does it travel an inch over? Does that make a difference? Because it can push things out of the way, or it can appear on top of things and overlap them, and like never good. A telefrag, as they say.
I feel like I want to say. I want to say the vacuum, but I feel like that's pure power.
So I'm going to tell you how flying works in VR chat.
Okay.
So what you do is you add an invisible object, usually just a cube, near your avatar's feet. A bit of overlap, but you set it to be a colliding object, so it pushes you up. Then you move that square a little bit more and it pushes you more, and you move the square, it pushes you more. You're basically getting pushed by an object by bit, you know? So you can fly with this. You can like move your shoes to the left. That means you could turn your head to turn the direction it's moving.
I guess. But it can only go off.
Is it really going to the left, or you're forcing the rest of the universe to go to the right?
Hadouken! 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 How's this?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you ready for the mix? Yeah, yeah. You ready? You ready for these thick fucking cheeks? Fire roller! Grab. Oh, you didn't grab.
Ken wins!
Guess what? Oh, she kicked me in the face.
Are you two
I know
playing
you
each
don't
other?
watch that shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Jump.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Jump.
Oh. Oh, nice. Corner. Not looking good for our hero, chat. Not looking good for our hero.
See you around, D. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
You are a very good player.
You gotta come by and play with us more so we can get better at the game.
I think your scenario where things shift left, eventually the entire universe would shift left enough that it would start wobbling infinitely.
Okay, I can see that.
You think Ryu doesn't wear shoes because he got those big ass feet?
Probably.
You privileged ass.
I think we do have another Marvel vs. Capcom on the way. I know Event Hubs recently talked about it, how Capcom's saying that they expect a 10% revenue bump this year for an unannounced game. And that would be about the amount you'd expect a game like Marvel or a fighting game in general to sell. So the rumor is Capcom's got another Marvel ready to go this year.
That'd be kind of fucked up.
It would be, especially with Telcon existing, but dare to dream, right?
Mhm.
But I think we might see a different fighting game from Capcom, maybe Darkstalkers.
Yeah.
Which is less likely, a Marvel or a Darkstalkers? Hard to say. They're both kind of absolute zero. But dare to dream. Like, what are the Capcom fighting games I'd like to see suddenly appear this year?
I didn't realize that was in. Oh, why am I back in here? Angel, what did you do?
I shifted back to mine.
How was that Cammy vibrating?
Oh, we don't talk about that on stream, no.
But no me God.
Hey, the vibrating camis for my chest play. You know.
Lower than... It does lower the chance of it, but does not mean get 0.
So
I don't know if Disney will ever give Capcom the Ux again after MVC Infinite.
That's ironic because they kind of directed that into shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
easier to blame someone else.
True.
Oh,
Because
fuck, I'm going in the corner.
Taking responsibility.
Pardon me?
Getting a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Oh fuck.
I don't think about a billion-dollar company taking responsibility for something that they did wrong with shareholders.
Look, I'm not here to defend it. I'm just saying.
No, that's absolutely fair.
At the end of the day, it's still a shit game.
I think what we're seeing is that Capcom still has some rights to make a Marvel game, specifically in the fighting genre. I think what we're going to see is them leaping on that. And the two things I'm basing that on. One is the way we're seeing Marvel coming again at things like Evo. That's conspicuous. But I think most of all is my intuition that predicts wacky ass stuff has been flashing new Marvel for about 1.5 years now. I feel it in my bones. I feel it. It's coming. It is inevitable, you know?
No,
And
that's arthritis.
But I think it's going to be tied around the big Avengers movie that's coming out later this year. A 3-hour monstrosity that has every single character ever in it, right?
What?
Yeah, there's a new Avengers movie coming out. What's it called? I'm terrible at naming these things. It's Doomsday. The crossover with the
Oh.
Doctor Doom. Like it has, like it's gonna have X-Men in there. It's gonna have the Avengers in there. It's gonna have like Spider-Man in there. It has everyone, and it's going to be. If you ever have a favorite superhero of the Marvel kind, it's going to be in that movie, and it's going to be like 3 hours long in the theaters, which might be cool. It might be too much, but it's going to be spectacular either way. And I think any new Marvel versus Capcom game comes out, it's going to be around that time. I don't think Tokon is leaning into that as part of the promotion, so I think Capcom is the reason why.
Ooh.
And consider Tokon is a largely Japanese focused kind of fighting game. The character designs and such, the gameplay is more fighters than it is Marvel, right?
All right, Dom. Okay, buddy.
Or it could be across Tekken. You're right. You know, I think Capcom has a fighting game coming out later this year. I think it's going to be a franchise they've done before. And, you know,
Camby's different combo.
maybe cross Tekken, you know, now that Tekken's going through some changes. Maybe we'll see it, you know, maybe we'll see another Capcom versus SNK, you know? Maybe it'll be Avengers Doomsday, the movie, the game. It'd be terrible. It only released on the Saturn. I don't know. The possibilities are endless, right?
Got about. All right, buddy. All right, Dom. Drop anytime you want. You can drop anytime you feel like.
Dom does not want to end it early. Dom wants violence. Oh, ready to come out.
Man, I'm
Okay.
craving casserole now, by the way.
Hi, Moon.
Know me?
Who'd you bring by, Moon?
This is a very Caucasian thing of you to say.
You haven't tried my casseroles. They're generally very spicy.
I believe it. No, he's very good for spice.
You say drop, I say, hey, I could dream, all right? You best believe I was buffering the fuck out of level 3 there. I was hoping. I had a dream. I'm like, internet, anytime you want to stutter, please. Cap, CFN, do your thing. Do your
Beginning
thing.
operation.
Round one. Fight.
So does this match we're currently watching pass that test where two women are able to be on the same scene at the same time without talking about a man?
No, because I won't fuck up the butt end.
Hasn't said a thing about Andy right yet.
Yeah, but if I lose once, it's gonna go about it.
You hear Nova? You sorry? Yeah? You possibly might, probably, maybe, might, could be.
Special guest.
That
Wait. I guess you haven't been on stream with me since like you had Bombi around.
I've not played. I've not been on streams since I stopped playing.
Yeah. Oh my god. There.
What? Right, better yet. Could have EX on the level 3 there.
Okay, I wanted to save it, you know?
Could have won.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, triple dash in the grab. Let's go.
Oh,
Double
look at
dash
that.
in
Look
the
at that.
grab.
Peak Street Fighter. Peak Street Fighter. My throwing head.
Yeah.
These aren't
I
throw
love
loops.
this game.
These
I
are
paid $60 for this shit.
Dashes in the grabs are not throw loops.
Non-stop throwing from my projectiles, walk up throw.
No,
Listen,
I'm
just because you were there when the Commodore 64 invented Street Fighter.
I was not.
Bleep bloop bleep.
Here's
Do
to a
this
fair
last,
round one.
last till I get to my brain dating.
Now observe.
Playing Mike.
Brain is optional.
Why do you think I played this? Why do you think I got the Diamond 5 without even hitting her combo?
Yeah, but my brain feels like it's sitting in ice water.
Don't do that.
I'm trying not to.
Yeah, don't do that.
Gotta prepare that. Oh, I don't try to get my level 1 again.
Round two.
I haven't heard of Nova for a while. Yeah, Nova's. I mean, if you're just wondering like what I'm ever up to, I Nova and I live together, so like I can also go and bug my wife. So if you're a question like where I am, you can always ask her to be like, I don't know, here work, now.
Care to hear how this ends?
I don't come here. They play street, they play fighting games
We love fighting games.
and Silk Song.
Which-
Like,
It's another kind of fighting game.
like that's it.
And we played Overwatch recently.
For variety, we go to your stream.
Yeah. Which also, when are you streaming next?
What are you
So
streaming?
everybody make sure to check out this new upload. We-
Here comes a new
Probably more
challenger.
Overwatch because Rivals is dead.
Fair.
They did it
There we go.
themselves.
we'll have to
Here's to a
figure that
round
out
one.
to play. I want to incorporate some
Here,
Overwatch in as well. So.
I must refuse.
So this is obviously Dom with the parries. Yeah.
Observe there.
Every day you ask why JP's still in the game. You would be both. Every time I see that, like, if I ever get another controller play the game again, like, that is my nightmare. I see fucking JP and I'm just like, oh great. I love playing Super Mario World Fighter. My only wish is if you land on JP's head, even if you're not even doing anything, you just get hit and you have to like get 2 inches small.
I'm here for that.
I am asking to be able to boom the storm. JP. He got old bones, he brittle. They bound to pop. There should be no even JP's good at
Oh.
they made a new character and they wanted that is 100%. Capcom was like, this is the new evil boss, this is gonna be the new Bison. It didn't work, and now Bison's back.
We're gonna go vape now, so I can go rest so my body. So we will be back on Tuesday. We'll figure out what we're gonna do then. I'm gonna cut this really short because they're going there. I'll talk to everybody soon.
Bye, GG's.
JP wins.
Close that out.
Well, I'm gonna end the other one here.